Over the last couple of months, I've had the opportunity to talk to a lot of business owners and researchers, and I've asked them the same question. What makes it difficult for you to automate your workflows, especially in the hardware space? And the answer has been that it is expensive to implement because it requires special expertise. I don't think that has to be the case, especially now that AI workflows are everywhere. Hardware space is no different. So here's a quick tool that businesses and researchers, especially in the hardware space, can use to automate their workflows. So previously I had shown MLink. It was a hardware automation tool. Over here you would just upload your documentation and it would create an interface for the person to communicate with different hardware tools that they had. So I just wanted to show how this can be implemented in a system for data management. So over here, I just have a normal data file. So over here you can choose a audio recording and it would just process the data and you're able to download it. However, normally systems like these are not able to integrate with external hardware, especially if the external hardware is not something that is familiar with. So using MLink automation tool, you can create interfaces. So I've already created two interfaces by providing some documentation. This is a very simple example here with an audio recorder. And as you generate more applications, it can automatically allow you to select that interface over here. So just to show that there are no pre-existing files that exist, these are just the two files that are present. And once I generate the data, it will create a new file with a duration of 1 second, and a third file existed. And we can do transformations on the generated data that we have. So if I connect the interface input generator with our transformation block, you can see that it allows me to choose like what type of filtrations I want to do. So over here, for example, you can see that there's a bunch of this data. I can do simple filtering in this example. So I'll just say it has to be greater than a value of 0, or we can just do equal to for an example, and we preview transformation. It would just end up transforming the data and it'll save a copy of that. So once it's transformed, it only showcases the values that are associated that are a bit filtered out. So you can save the changes and then you're able to connect the output of this transformation to an output node, and then you can download it. So by doing this, you're able to create a system which allows you to interface with external hardware devices, even if it's something that the software is not familiar with, because you can just take the documentation and create an input generator based on documentation alone.